Hello, this is Black and Indigenous American, and this video is in regards to all of this hoopla in regards to Paula Dean and derogatory slurs that she said in the past. You know what, people? Calm down. Calm down, okay? This woman and many people are raised or have been raised in the South. If anybody knows anything about the South held on to the mentality of slavery and enslaving black folks, and in some cases Native Americans as well, but primarily black folks. And they had a hard time letting that go, okay? However, this is not an excuse for people who continue to use that word. Obviously, there's two sides of the coin. Some people use it out of empowerment, taking a bad word and flip it and make it less of a derogatory word and more of empowerment. I'm not one of those people. And then you have people who say it in a derogatory way. And so Paula Dean is from the South, okay? She was raised up in the era where using that word was common. It was normal. It was their way of life. And today, you still have people that think and say things in that way, but I'm not condoning it, but you all need to chill out. This woman, from what I gather from her character and her personality, is a warm, approachable, nice lady with a great personality, and she was telling the truth. I'm sure there's plenty of folks, in particular white folks, especially from the South, that said the word, the N-word or whatever derogatory, probably last night, probably this morning, probably an hour ago within their circle. But they're smart enough not to say it in public, especially if they're public figures. So for her to tell the truth that, yes, I said a racial slur, blah, 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 in the past, that would be a stupid question and answer. If she said, oh, I never said a slur word. Really? And you from the South? Really? Yeah. So she told the truth, and now she's being scrutinized. So I truly believe that she learned over the years that such negative communication is poison. And I believe that she is not racist. I believe that she does have some prejudices and biases, not necessarily to black people, but I think in general. And if you think about it, people have some kind of biases towards a type of person or a color or hairstyle, music, food, whatever. Everyone has their biases. So I would not label Paula Dean as a racist, okay? Racist, really? I mean, I can understand in the past or whatever she was involved in, let's say, hanging somebody from a tree or something like disgusting like that. But if she said the word or a phrase or something derogatory in the past, okay, this woman probably grew up during that time era where it was common. And, and then you're going to knock her for telling the truth. Did she call somebody N-word to their face recently? I mean, come on, people. Calm down. Calm down. If this woman is not supported for telling the truth, then shame on them. Shame on the people that's trying to bring her and her empire down. Shame on you. And you know what? The heck with the Food Network. There's the Cooking Network. There's other avenues. Maybe she can even create her own network. You never know. So for someone who is being crucified at this point for telling the truth of phrases that she might have used in the past, this is just ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And then Paula Dean, if you or your PR team are watching, I just want to say this is crazy. This is crazy to put you up on the chopping board. to crucify you and your integrity because of something that was said in the past. We all make mistakes. We all say something that we regret later. We need to move on. Now, if you were, saying something, to someone and it was in a derogatory way to their face, then, shame on you. But I hope that you asked for forgiveness in a genuine way and moved on. That's all I have to say, because there's real racists, KKK racists, and skinhead racists, and then there's people who are just biased. And I do believe she probably has some biases. I mean, hello, you know what era she lived in and she grew up in. She can't help it. Okay? I come from an era growing up in the 80s. And long story short, there's a country store not too far up the street from my daddy's house. And this country store was owned by this guy who was notorious for being a racist. And my father could not walk through the front door of the store. He had to go in from the back of the store. And to this day, that building is still there. They changed the name or whatever. But it was called the same that it was when my dad was a little boy, when I went all the way through high school. And if nobody ever opened their mouth and said that's how it was when my daddy was growing up, nobody would ever know. So the point is, what I'm trying to say is that it happened. Racism and racial insults and domestic terrorism on people based on their race has happened. Some of it is still going on. But to compare that to Paula Dean, come on. Really? Y'all are crazy. If y'all put that on the same level, you all are crazy out there. Now, again, I'm not condoning it. That, okay, whatever she said in the past, whatever, she shouldn't have to apologize. But you know what? She should apologize if she said it in the past. And guess what? She did put out an official apology today on YouTube. So give it a rest, everybody. Move on. I mean, last time I checked, I don't think she was a member of the KKK. I don't think she was burning crosses in people's yards. Okay? I don't think she was, just being a very ugly type person. She seemed like she has a really, approachable personality, someone you wouldn't mind having a barbecue with and having you over to her house or vice versa. Just someone you wouldn't mind hanging out with. And this is the Paula Dean today. We ain't talking about the Paula Dean in the past. And the question was, did she ever said the N-word or some derogatory slur in the past? And she said yes. So all she was doing was trying to be truthful. And if anybody out there that's trying to tear her down, I think most of the people trying to tear her down are the people that don't even like her, that are threatened by her and her empire. And I think this was just what they needed. Just what they needed to help her take a few steps back. I don't think this is the end of Paula Dean. I think when there's adversary, there's always opportunities for greatness, bigger and better than you've ever imagined. And I'm thinking of Martha Stewart right now, because Martha Stewart, she had her ups and downs, and apparently her personality is not what you call approachable. She could be stern at times, but you know what? She did her time. She went through the fire, and you know what? She's back on top again. So, saying a racial slur in the past versus unethical stock exchange is totally different. And so if Martha Stewart can bounce back, then I know Paula Dean will be fine. Give it about a week, and then when there's a disaster or something that's big on the news about Kanye West or Kim Kardashian and their baby Northwest, then yeah, people will forget about the story. Give it about a week or two. But right now, people are just... You got a lot of people out there that's trying to tear this woman down. And this was their opportunity to tear her down. And you know what, Paula Dean, if you're watching, stand up straight. Don't look back. Look forward, and you'll be okay. But again, this is all I have to say about this whole thing with Paula Dean. And, just comparing her to real racists, yeah. Y'all crazy. But anyway, take care. Be blessed. Bye-bye.